So if you're a 1/6 scale collector, and more specifically a Michael Keaton fan of the 89 and Batman 92 Returns movies, you got to be pretty excited for the stuff that's been announced this week, along with what specifically has been announced today by Jazzinc. There has been a character that the fans have been really wanting to go along as a companion piece to the Batman figures, but Hot Toys, for whatever reason, licensing, whatever it may be, have just completely not even touched this character. And a lot of other companies are now picking it up and getting people excited. So I want to jump right into it and start with Mars Toys. Now, Mars Toys has obviously done 89 Batman figures. They've done the Bruce Wayne, they've done the Alfred, they've done a couple versions of the Jack Nicholson Joker. They have teased over the last few months that they are diving into the Penguin from Batman Returns and the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, which is amongst probably the one of more popular characters that a lot of people want, including myself. And so they've been showing us photos here. These are like renderings of what the version is going to be, the multiple head sculpt options, things like that. This one is not up for pre-order yet. This is still in, the rendering phase, but Mars Toys has been really good about showing collectors the updates. We do have, however, a figure from Eternal Toys that has gone up for pre-order, and this is another one. They've done the Penguin already, and this is the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. And this comes in two versions. It is available on 1/6 Kit's website. I will drop the link if you're interested below. And also, if you've never shopped there before, you can actually use my code Scrunchy and save yourself $10 off upfront on this figure or the regular version. There's two. There's a deluxe and there's a what you want to call standard. The deluxe version basically comes with the couch, while the standard version does not, and I have them right here. So a $23 deposit for the regular, and the deluxe, like I said, is $44. If we look at the deluxe, so it's $234 minus the 44 deposit. You would be left with a $190 invoice. If you use my coupon code Scrunchy, knock another $10 off. But this is, like I said, the Eternal Toys Catwoman. They did already do the Penguin. I will say that Penguin was kind of mixed reviewed because the prototype photos of it were pretty amazing. And when people got it, it definitely played a couple tricks where it wasn't as advertised. It wasn't terrible, but a lot of people felt it as a placeholder, and they're really hoping Mars Toys kind of steps up and gives us something of better quality. This Catwoman does look, it is very interesting. I do want to pre-order this one, especially the couch. Like I said, a couple options, a lot of display options for it. Great looking piece, but the reason why I'm showing this is because this is the main focus of the video, right? The main focus is what Jazzinc actually brought us today. And so if you head over to Jazzinc's website and on their Facebook group, you see right here, he says, surprise, here is a first tease of our officially licensed and approved Catwoman, approved by WB, DC, and Michelle Pfeiffer herself. Pre-order will open in about 5 to 8 weeks. It includes 2 head sculpts, photorealistically sculpted and painted to the likeness of Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman 1992, 3 different mouth plates per head for a total of 6 head options, 2 movie accurate bodies with latex suits, 1 pristine, 1 battle damaged, 1 cat litter display base, 1 whip, 5 sets of clawed hands, electric stun gun, surprise accessory which has not been announced, high-end collectible box, and a limited edition plate. So, like I said, I want to jump in. I will link all this in the video below. We'll take you to the YouTube page, and I'll just blow this up. And there's a couple details about this. Like I said, realistically, at the beginning of the video, Yoast kind of opens up that it kind of, I want to say forced their hand, but it's something that he said they've been in the works for quite a while, and that with licensing and stuff, it takes time to get it to a certain point. For those who kind of been following Jazzinc, it has been known multiple times that he wants to get into the 6 scale figures, limited runs, small stuff like that, small batches. And he's kind of divulged that as a passion for him to do. So this is the first piece. And like he said, other companies that have been putting this stuff out, third parties, kind of forced their hand to kind of drop this little surprise on everybody. Like I said, this is just breaking down everything that it comes with. I'm going to back it up a little bit. So, like I said, this is just showing some renderings, like, announcing it, so to speak. And they are explaining that there is a sculptor that is very well involved and has done custom stuff that is really a fan of the 92 Batman that they are working in conjunction with. I'll be very upfront. I'm not sure exactly how much participation, if they're actually sculpting or they're like in an advisory role. I will be upfront about that. I don't want to mislead. But like I said, this is just them showing some renderings, and this video is like a 2.5 minute video, just kind of like an intro of what's going on. And this is all the sculpts that they're showing off. It has been noted that they're not sure yet if any of them are going to be rooted, if they're going to do a root option, because like I said, right here, if you look, there's some bald versions. These all have the mask, clean, battle damage, so on, and then these three right here are bald. So that has been questioned whether or not these might be rooted. And they said that's something that they might be looking into. That is not confirmed. If you are familiar with Jazzinc, and he does say this in the video, the collectors will have input in terms of what's going to be going on. So I imagine there will be like a voting system on features and things like that, and that's going to be voted upon in the Jazzinc Facebook group. Now, like I said, the sculptor that they're using, these are some of the images of some of the works that he has done in the past. And so they're just kind of showing off the work that he's done. I will link his Instagram page in the video description as well, so you guys can check out his work and other things that he's done. It's been pretty impressive. But like I said, this is just kind of giving you a glimpse of what's been going on. And like I said, I don't expect there to be a final product in 8 weeks. I'd be surprised if there was. If it's anything like with Jazzinc and the vehicles, you're going to see like a rendering process. And right here, just showing like the behind the scenes stuff of like what's going on to capture those likenesses there. And it's pretty cool. I do like seeing the build process. I do like seeing stuff go through basically a 3D rendering to a final product. It intrigues me personally, and seeing it from a 6 scale figure perspective, it is actually kind of cool. But I do wonder, like I said, and the price point, it is not official, but I know in the video, the price point that Yost said that he wanted to stay around was like the 250, 300 mark per figure. And then I think he said something in the video about, singles, but then if you buy them as a double, it'll be cheaper that way. So it is intriguing. These are all just, like I said, preliminary. You can watch this video, and he's voicing over this video. So if you want to watch this, like I said, I'll link this as well. He did mention about potentially doing die cast claws, which would be really cool and really set it apart. This is officially, out of the 3 figures, the only licensed one. He does include that he said that he did get email approval from Michelle Pfeiffer to use her likeness and everything that's been seen up to this point. So you have 2 unlicensed figure options of Mars Toys, which isn't even announced yet. They're just showing you renderings. The only one that you can pre-order is the previous one on Kit's site that I mentioned, and then we would have this one potentially going up in 5 to 8 weeks. I am interested, like I said, details, final price, deposit situation. What's the lead time on this stuff? Lead time. The questions that I have is going to be the lead time, the production run, how many are we looking at here? A few hundred, limited run, how exclusive are they going to be? But I'm really intrigued. My fandom, where I'm at right now, my fandom is really driving this. Okay, I'm a huge Batman 89 fan, 92 fan, Keaton fan. For those who know, he's right there in the background. You can see there, he's sitting right there. He's watching over, and so I'm a huge fan. So really, anything 89, 92 instantly has got my attention, despite who's making it. And this is a figure that I'll pick up multiples. I have no problem doing that, because that's just something that I'm passionate about. You got people that buy multiple clones. I would go all in on Batman. He's 89 Batman, 92 Batman is the one that I would get multiples of. I already have a couple of the figures on order from Hot Toys. And so these kind of characters, the Penguin, the Catwoman, it's just one of those things. Now, you can question the fact of what the quality is going to be. Everyone has that right to critique that. And not for nothing, I kind of blame Hot Toys in a way, not to be too negative about it, but the reality is we as collectors don't know what's been going on with Hot Toys as to why they haven't touched the Michelle Pfeiffer figure, or rather more from. Now, is to say that they'll never do it? Absolutely. Never say never. That could be the argument that people are seeing this. Oh, well, they'll give us one. Dude, if they give us one, I'll get that one too. So I have no problems with Hot Toys giving us, more, though. At the end of the day, the collector is the one who wins when there's more options. But this is very exciting to see another player jumping out there. And as I said, I was heavily critical of in art. And then when I got their figure in hand, it really opened my eyes to that. So Jazzinc is just another player in the game that I have no issues with. It's just giving collectors more options, and they're doing characters that Hot Toys isn't doing right now, whether it's by force, choice, or they're just working on other stuff. For me, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Star Wars over and over again. I love Star Wars, but trust me, I'm not exactly lining up to get stuff from the Ahsoka show or like the Acolyte show if that comes out. That kind of stuff, I'm cool with. I'm passing. This is the kind of stuff that gets me excited. The older school stuff, the Batman stuff, things like that. It's just the stuff we don't see from Hot Toys, and so by them not doing it, it's opening the door for others to step up to the plate and show collectors what they can do. And like I said, I give everyone a chance, giving Jazzinc a chance right now. So I'll be interested in this, seeing what the pre-order situation is like. Hopefully more info comes in the next few weeks. And so I'm really excited. I don't expect there to be a final prototype. I expect it to go through a process similar to the vehicles. So if you have something on order there, you understand what's going to happen. You're going to kind of walk along this process and see how it goes. So I'm really excited for it, if anything. And if you're not getting it, if anything, it's just exciting for collectors that are interested in it. I've been seeing the feedback. It's getting a lot of positive feedback on the Facebook group. People seem to be just really excited because, like I said, it's characters that Hot Toys is not giving us. They're working a lot more predominantly on the stuff right now versus the stuff backwards. We get a gem once in a while, but I think for me personally, I like to see older stuff rehashed more often than none, but that's just my opinion. So kudos to Jazzinc for this. I'm very interested in seeing how this progresses. I will be picking up the one figure from 1/6 kit, and I will be keeping my eye on this. I'm very, very intrigued. But let me know your thoughts below. I will drop all the links to everything so you guys can check this out. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Please consider subscribing. Definitely subscribe over to the Jazzinc Facebook page as well. It's right here. Drop a sub there, like the video, because that way Yoast always posts the video updates to the YouTube channel. So definitely check that out and follow along. So when there's updates to this and other products, you're like you see right here, there's updates going on. You could follow along as well and get those alerts. But until then, this is Mr. Mom Collectibles saying take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Acknowledge me!